Water sample was taken from 3 different locations, which is inlet, outlet and middle of Tasik section 7 Shah Alam. In situ water quality monitoring. First, submerge the horiba lower into the water. Wait for 30 seconds until 1 minute to stabilize. Press the save button on the horiba unit to record the data.
Ammonia test. Firstly, we have graduated cylinder and 4 sample, which is blank sample, inlet, center and outlet. We also use ammonia nitrogen reagent set. Firstly, fill a 25 ml mixing graduated cylinder to the 25 ml mark with sample for 3 sample. And lastly, fill 25 ml mixing graduated cylinder to the 25 ml mark with deionized water. Add 3 drops of mineral stabilizer to each cylinder and shake gently. Add 3 drops of polyvinyl alcohol dispersing agent to each cylinder and shake to mix. Add 1 ml of Nestle reagent into each cylinder and shake to mix the solutions. Set a timer for 1 minute for reaction period. After 1 minute, pour 10 ml of each solution into a square sample cell. Choose the corrected store program in the spectrophotometer. After that, insert the blank sample into the spectrophotometer and press 0. Wipe the prepared sample and replace the blank sample and press read.
Since the data exceeded the measuring range, you need to repeat the test using 1 to 10 dilution ratio to obtain accurate readings. These are the updated results obtained after repeating the test.
pH test. First, we need to rinse the apparatus using distilled water. Put the sample water into a glass beaker. Clean the pH probe with distilled water. And then put the probe into the glass beaker. After turn on the pH meter, press read and the value was obtained and recorded. Repeat the procedure with the other sampling point.
Label and weight each aluminum dish to the nearest 0.1 gram by using analytical variance. By using a funnel, pour 20 ml of each water sample into the measuring cylinder. Transfer the water sample into the aluminum dish carefully. Place carefully all the aluminum dishes into the metal tray for the further process. Place the sample in a preheated oven at 105 degrees Celsius and evaporate for at least 6 hours. Handle carefully by using gloves. After 6 hours, carefully remove the dish from the oven using gloves. Let it cool to room temperature inside a desiccator for at least 30 seconds. Do this carefully to avoid the dish from flipping over. After 30 seconds, remove all the 3 aluminum dishes from the desiccator to weigh them. And lastly, weigh the dishes to the nearest 0.1 gram to obtain the value of total suspended solids. This is the result obtained from this experiment.
First, we let the COD reactor to preheat at 150 degrees Celsius and allow it to digest for at least 120 minutes. Then wash the pipette and all other apparatus using distilled water. We have inlet, middle, and outlet. Now let's start the experiment. We pour the sample into a beaker to make it easier to access. Then we label each vial, and for this experiment, we use a low-range vial. Insert 2 ml of wastewater sample into each vial, which is for inlet, middle, and outlet point. Then, we invert the vial several times to ensure a proper mixing. While doing this, make sure to always hold the vial by the cap to avoid direct contact with the hot surface. After the COD reactor is at 150 degrees Celsius, we place the vial into the COD reactor and press the start button. After the digestion, we transfer the vial to a cooling rack and let them cool for 45 minutes until they reach room temperature. After 45 minutes, using the spectrophotometer, we press stop program. Then we select COD low range and wipe the blank sample vial with a tissue to remove any fingerprint. Then we press the 0 button. Next, insert the vial containing the digestion wastewater sample and press read to obtain the COD result. So, this is the result for chemical oxygen demand.
Firstly, wash the pipette and all other apparatus using distilled water. Prepare the dilution water by mixing 2 ml each of magnesium sulfate, phosphate buffer, calcium chloride, and ferric chloride reagents and 2 liters of distilled water. Let the solution sit for
1 hour.
Pour 150 ml of water sample into each of the 6 BOD bottles, then fill the remaining volume with the prepared dilution water until it reaches the neck of the bottle. Next, label all 6 bottles from DO0 to DO5 according to their respective water sources. Lastly, measure the DO0 reading using a DO meter until the beep sound is heard. Repeat this step daily for 5 days to obtain readings up to DO5. This is the obtained data value for DO and BOD.
Thank you for watching.